Radical.
Hey everybody, what's happening? I might have a series of these uploads this week until I get back to the quality commentaries. Been having a lot of issues, and I'm still recording this on the Motorola E6. I said I was done with it, thought I was done with it, but I turned on the new shiny Motorola G Pure, and it seems like they assume that you're just starting out on Verizon. I went through the menus, and there wasn't an option to transfer your information from your other phone to that phone. In fact, they lie on the video on Verizon itself. I mean, it's an outdated video that's actually on the Verizon website for their phones, maybe like from 4 or 5 years, because that seems not even what their website looks like. But I looked up somebody trying to set up the Motorola G Pure, and the first thing that pops up supposedly is connecting to Wi-Fi. That doesn't even come up. When you turn on the phone, it just says start a line with Verizon. So I'm like, okay, if I do this wrong, then basically I'm paying for it and I'm going to start another line, and that's going to be a third line already because I have another line on another phone which I got specifically for flea marketing, and I can't even find that fucking phone because it's hidden somewhere in the storage room. I don't know, man. Life's just chaotic right now. So I'm taking back the Motorola G Pure for that reason and another reason, which is I can't remove the battery and I can't switch my SIM card from the one phone to the other phone. And that's what I enjoyed being able to do when I switched over from the E5 to the E6 and then the E6 and then another E6, Yeah, I hated how I had to keep removing them, but on the positive, I would have a stack of fully charged batteries just ready to go whenever I went out somewhere. I didn't have to worry about even charging the phone because I had batteries right there. I absolutely hate this new trend of removing the batteries in the phone. And when you turn on a new phone, you have to set it up. It just doesn't you can't even get into the phone. And what I did was, I regret it. I'll have to call Verizon tomorrow. I actually switched my plan over thinking that would switch over from one phone to the other phone. And it had some place where you put your SIM ID number. I did. And get this. The website is so fucking outdated on Verizon. It showed a flip phone. Removing a SIM card from, I know they still have flip phones, but they had a picture of somebody removing a SIM card from a flip phone, going from a flip phone to a Verizon whatever, your new device. I'm thinking, great, okay. How exactly do I take the fucking SIM card out of my one phone and pry open the non-removable battery combo in the new phone? You can't do that. So I must have just fucked up on a variety of levels on the website. So I have to call customer service and get them to switch the plan back over tomorrow, as I'm going to stick with the Motorola E6 Starry, whatever it's called, Starry Black version. It's like I'm just doomed to stick with this phone, really. I mean, I'd much rather have a phone that I replace every year for I got one from Amazon for $50. It's renewed. They say renewed. Probably they're bringing back the renewed phones because people are pissed off that the new phones don't have removable batteries. It's a big deal for me. I like the phones that have removable batteries. So I ordered one of those on Amazon for $50, and this Motorola G Pure I'm taking back tomorrow and get $110 back. So I look at it this way: I'm saving $60. It's a smaller screen, but that was my other big gripe. I don't like having a bigger phone because it's going to protrude out of your pocket. By the way, went on a shopping spree today, and I got 3 pairs of black slacks for $35. The outlet stores are your friends. One pair of slacks in a place like JCPenney or Belk's or whatever, they are $75. It's fucking insane. So that's a Radical Rick tip. Go to the outlet stores. You know, it might be like a minor defect or something on them, maybe a thread or something. But yeah, I mean, 3 pairs of pants for $35. Now that's some value. Another update is I got the gaming lot box, and it wasn't quite 60 PlayStation 3 games. It was 50 PlayStation 3 games. It was about 4 or 5 advanced games, about 5 or 6 3DS games, and it was some VeggieTales movies sealed. You might laugh, but actually, there's a lot of people at the flea market that look for VeggieTales stuff. Sadly, though, the Game Boy Advance, when I turn it on, it just has the Game Boy logo. And I put in new batteries. First, I thought it was the batteries. And it doesn't go beyond the logo. So any of you have ever had that issue with a Game Boy Advance where you turn it on and it doesn't go by the logo? I was kind of bummed about that. It's in pretty good condition too, except for missing the back part. So yeah, dealing with all this phone stuff, and I have about a stack of 100 PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 games. I currently have to test and clean and go through a system that I'll reveal later that I use to clean the disc. And what else? Oh yeah, like I said, I have that other phone that I'm paying for that was supposed to be, it was actually the Orbic Maui, the business phone, and I don't know where that fucking phone is. And there's a Motorola E5 that I was using to record, which was the backup, that actually had a great mic. I forget what the problem I had with it was, but the mic wasn't the problem. That phone, I believe it might have actually been stolen at the flea market. Yeah, in my booth. I think it was stolen. I got somebody that comes by, maybe a regular, with some grubby paws. I mean, I say that, but possibly it could be in one big bag of things, or it could be. Hopefully, it wasn't stolen. I think one of my Xbox 360 hard drives was stolen though, because I distinctly remember there being a hard drive in one of those Xbox 360s. And now what I'm doing is I'm putting tape on the outside of the Xbox 360 hard drive. Because one thing you think, okay, maybe somebody could, be slick and like flip open that little door, flip open that door, and pull the thread and take the drive out. Especially if I'm on the other side of the table talking to somebody, maybe they could. But I think if they're picking it like the tape, then that might be a little noticeable. It might take them a while to get I use clear packing tape. The good stuff, not Scotch, the good stuff. Also, if I had my higher quality mic recorder on, if I was doing official uploads, I would have revealed to you, not revealed, but just showed you a lot of the options I won tonight on Goodwill. But we can't have nice things. We can't even continue really with my channel until I get all these problems sorted out. And it is what it is, guys. It is what it is, guys and gals. Hope you all are doing better. Oh, there's another update. Another update on the positive. My knee feels twice as good as it did. It's still a little rough, but the next upload, or one upload in the future, when I get a little more time, I'll reveal all the steps that I took in a series of hours to get my knee back to feeling better. So that at least is something, some positive I can be happy about. But yeah, big day tomorrow. I'm going to get some sleep and hopefully sort out a lot of these problems I got.